we mostly study fibrosis, and in particular, we focus our efforts on a specific profibrotic factor, which is called interleukin-11, or IL-11 for short. And in 2017, we discovered initially that it was involved in cardiovascular fibrosis, but now we've seen that actually IL-11 is involved in a series of fibroinflammatory diseases such as NASH, which stands for non-alcoholic steatohepatitis and affects your liver, or pulmonary fibrosis. We saw that it's involved also in systemic sclerosis, and there we saw that it's systematically upregulated in patients compared to controls. It's relatively understudied because when it was first discovered in the 90s, its function has been largely misinterpreted. So if you will, now we are working to redefine its role in disease. And it's a really exciting time now because from our work, there was a spin-off company that was founded. It's Eleonora Bio, and last year it has been acquired by Boehringer Ingelheim. So I feel really glad to be part of something that is so truly translational and that has the real potential of impacting patients' lives. It is very important, I think, and I spent my formative years in Italy, and then up until now I've studied and worked in 5 different countries, and this gave me the opportunity to interact with a series of people that have different expertise but also different cultural backgrounds, and there is a lot of exchange, so this really keeps your mind flexible and also, I think, ultimately refined my scientific interest. Then also, I think diversity must mean inclusion, and this is a message I deeply care about, and that's why, in keeping with this, outside of the lab, I participate in a science communication project where I curate content and artwork in collaboration with a company called Illustrate, and there we try to highlight achievements of women scientists to show that there are different role models possible for careers in STEM. I think some might view this as a dichotomy, but I think that art and science are two complementary ways that we use to make sense of the world around us. And in both cases, everything starts from creative thinking. There's a creative process, but then on one side, you use science to explain something in a rigorous manner, and then on the other you need art to create that emotional connection that then enhances the understanding of a scientific phenomenon. And that's why art and science tie-ups, I think, work so well for public engagement.